Welcome back. All of you have had spring break, and I'm wondering if a little bunny may have visited at your house. So I'm going to read a story to you called Listen, Buddy. You might hear some birds chirping in the background. I decided to record this outside today. Here we go. Here's our story today. See if you can see it. Buddy's father had a beautiful big nose, and he was a great sniffer. Buddy's mother had beautiful big teeth, and she was a great chomper. Buddy had beautiful big ears. It didn't matter. When Buddy's parents sent him to the vegetable stand to get a basket of squash, he came home with a basket of wash. When they asked him to buy 15 tomatoes, he came home with 50 potatoes. Buddy's father said, "Listen, Buddy, will you please bring me a pen?" "Who?" asked Buddy. "You," said his father. "Will you please bring me a pen?" "A what?" asked Buddy. "A pen," said his father. "Will you please bring me a pen?" "Sure," said Buddy. Buddy's father said, "Listen, Buddy." I bet your parents don't say that to you, do they? Buddy's mother said, "Listen, Buddy, will you please get me a slice of bread?" "Who?" asked Buddy. "You," said his mother. "Will you please get me a slice of bread?" "A what? Of what?" asked Buddy. "A slice of bread," said his mother. "Will you please bring me a slice of bread?" "Sure," said Buddy. Buddy's mother said, "Listen, Buddy." I think Sky wants to come outside. You can let Sky outside. We're just reading a book to kids. Somehow, Buddy's mind was always wandering too far away from those beautiful ears. His parents tried yelling, "Listen, Buddy." They tried whispering, "Listen, Buddy." Nothing worked. One day, Buddy got permission to go for a long hop. He had never before been allowed to go beyond the vegetable stand. "Now listen, Buddy," his parents warned him. "Just remember that at the end of the road, there are two paths. One path to the left will lead you around the pond and back home. But the path to the right will lead you to the cave of the scruffy varmint. And that scruffy varmint has a nasty temper. So be sure to take the path to the left." "Right?" asked Buddy. "Left," said his parents. "Right," said Buddy, and with a salute of his paw, he hopped away. You might hear a lawnmower too. It's a beautiful day. Feeling very grown up, Buddy hopped along past the vegetable stand and on the end of the road. "Now let's see," he pondered. "Was I supposed to go left, or was I supposed to go right? Or right, or left?" He thought as hard as he could. And the last thing I said was right. So that must be right. Right. And right he went. Well, 25 hops later, Buddy discovered that right was wrong. There in front of his cave was the scruffy varmint doing scruffy things that varmints do, like snarling and mussing his hair and rubbing dirt on his knees and scratching a whole lot of itches. At his feet was a large soup pot. "What are you going to do with that soup pot?" asked Buddy. "What does one usually do with a soup pot? Bake pie," replied the scruffy varmint, not too kindly. "I'm going to make some soup." "Some what?" asked Buddy. "Soup," snarled the scruffy varmint. Buddy had forgotten his parents' warning about the scruffy varmint. He asked eagerly, "May I help you?" The scruffy varmint was not fond of having company, but with the help, he'd have his soup sooner. And he said, "All right, Bunny Rabbit, come help me gather firewood." "Who? What?" asked Buddy. "You, firewood." Buddy eagerly hopped ahead of the scruffy varmint. Very gently he gathered a large prickly bundle, which he held out proudly. Roughly, the varmint grabbed the bundle. "I said firewood, not briarwood," he yelped, plucking the sharp thorns from his paws. Later, when the pot was filled with water, the scruffy varmint lay against a rock, licking his paws and barking orders. "Hustle, Bunny Rabbit, get the flour." "Yes, sir," said Buddy. "5 pinches of salt." "Yes, sir," said Buddy. 15 tomatoes." "Yes, sir," said Buddy. Uh-oh, I hope he's being a good listener. "And a big load of squash." "Yes, sir," said Buddy. The scruffy varmint rose and gave the soup a stir. He took a taste. It tasted a little like, well, maybe it needed some pepper. "Bunny Rabbit, get the pepper from the left side of the kitchen sink," the varmint growled. "Who? Get the what? From where? Of the side of the where?" "What?" asked Buddy. The scruffy varmint repeated, "Who? Get the what? From the where? The what side of the where? The what? Never mind." He stalked into the kitchen and he got pepper himself and sprinkled it into the soup. "There," he snarled. "Now, Bunny Rabbit, put the soup on the fire." Well, Buddy put the soup in the fire. The fire went sss. So did the scruffy varmint. "I'll teach you," he howled. "I will have soup, Bunny Rabbit soup, and I know just the bunny to use. The bunny rabbit who never listens." Guess what? Buddy listened. He also hopped very, very, very fast, faster than he had ever hopped in his life. He whizzed up the road, past the vegetable stand, and into the safety of his house. And a little later, when Buddy's parents asked him to bring a pen and a slice of bread, Buddy listened. So think about what the theme of this story is. The theme is be a good listener, right? Help out your parents and be a good listener. Thanks for listening to the story.